just on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there is nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of this nightmare, but when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for help.
Alright, good evening y'all. How y'all doing today? I'm gonna do a quick style video here on how I set up my iRacing and my broadcast. Well, how I get ready for a broadcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm kind of doing a live video here, so step by step. I'm not really going to do any editing on it. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know down in the comment section. If you need me to try to explain anything, I'm more than happy to. I have a Discord channel, Osrnetwork. I'll put the link in the description, and that way you'll be able to, go in there. You can ask me questions in there and whatnot. But let's get on to it then. And first off, I want to put a disclaimer out there. Everybody does it different. This is how I do it. This works for me. It also, I will show you how I do simultaneously 2 instances of OBS running at the same time. Obviously, I have the computer to be able to support that, so you're going to need the hardware to support it. I'm not sure if yours does it. Pretty much, you're going to have to test it and see if your computer can do it, whatnot. I'll go over what I stream, how I stream, the 2 instances, so I'm able to go with YouTube and Facebook. I do not use Restream, not because it's not a good program, because it is. It's just when it's not valuable for what I use. I need Facebook Live to my page, not to my personal page. Now, if you want to do that, it's free. Restream would work fine. But to a page, like a business, a gaming page, or something like that, you have to pay, and I'm just not going to pay $16, $19 a month. I'll pick between the 2 platforms. And the only reason I do Facebook, before I hear all the, oh, YouTube's got better quality, I don't want to do Facebook. I stream 720 to Facebook, 1080p to YouTube. So pick your poison on which one you want. A lot of people, are off phones and stuff. They love Facebook. I offer it. Just something there. But hey, if you got negativity, there's a dislike button. Hit it. By all means, go to town. Appreciate your time coming by. But this kind of explains, I've had some people ask, Joe, how in the world do you set your stuff up? How do you do this? I need to go in a little more in depth. And I don't mind helping people, by the way, and so forth and so on. This definitely will help you out. So I definitely don't mind helping out people. So without further ado, let's get on with enough of me talking and yapping. And obviously I've got 2 monitors, first and foremost. Let me bring up my other monitor here on the other side. And you're going to see it's pretty much my dashboard. It's kind of a mess, but hey, look, this is my main monitor that you're seeing right now. The mouse is moving. This is where everything that you don't see on the broadcast side. The only thing y'all see on the broadcast side is obviously the other screen with the OBS, which has my live OBS running right now. Okay. There are some things that I do to get ready for a broadcast. There's kind of, me personally, I have just a thing. Now I can pretty much get one ready in about 15-20 minutes. If I've already done it before, or if I've already got all the logos in and stuff like that. If not, man, it might take me a little longer. Because obviously I put all the logos and stuff like that. Time's going to vary to you, just what you want to set up, what you want to do. Everybody's different. Again, this is what works for me. If it helps you out there, great. If you're just here to watch and say, hey, man, that's kind of cool, I appreciate it, because I appreciate all you viewers. Y'all have what's made the channel great. It's been an up and down ride, and definitely. So, one of the first things I do, obviously bring my browser up. Go ahead and go to the home screen here. Because when I bring my browser up, I come up to this right here. One of the first things I do is obviously I log into iRacing. I have it bookmarked. I've already logged in. It brings us to the home page. I go and find my race that I want. I go over here to officials. I go down here to watch Ghost Crew. And depending on which one it is, it could be league, could be host. Let's go out here and see if we can find one. There's not really a good one under league. Let's go into host here. If we can't find maybe a quick race to pop up. There's a circuit 24-hour one. A lot of guys in there. Let's say everybody getting geared up for the Le Mans race, I reckon. All right, we'll no problem with that. We'll pop into one of those. So I'll go in here and I hit my H. We can watch it. Great, we'll watch it. So let's pretend like this is my league race. I bring it up. I go in. I want to bring up iRacing first and foremost. Now, once I bring iRacing up, it's going to jump over to, it's not going to be on my main screen, which is this one. It's going to jump over to my other screen. And this is what the viewers will see. So you're not going to see iRacing load up on the other screen. I could flip it for you and show you. Oh, hit your watch. It's going to load. And then instantly, boom, it's going to go straight over to my other screen over here. And boom, there you go. Now, you're not seeing it. Can't see it. But I will show you. Oop, a minute. See if it'll. It might not pop up since I've already got. If it pops up for you right there. Yep, there, it popped up for you right there. You can see it loading up on the screen as we speak. So, awesome. Bring this back up for you so we can show you more. I'm waiting for it to still load. In the meantime, while it's loading, I go over here to my tab. Next step I do, I don't want the sound to blast here in a second, so I'm going to pause it. So, let me go ahead and pause it for it right here. Just hold it just for a second. The next thing I do is I bring up another tab. I go to straight YouTube. I bring up another tab. And I go straight Facebook. And we're going to go over here. Straight over here. I bring up my Osrnetwork page. Depending on what your page is, might be different. From there, we'll go right here. Your channel. Bring up, make sure I showed. You can see right here we're at my channel. See, we did a race last night. I got all my races here, etc., etc. From this point here, I'm going to say you have already set up your event. Okay. I'm not going to go through how to set an event up, but I will show you the steps on what is there. So from that point, here we go. You go to YouTube Live. Now, this is the new dashboard. This will probably help a little people out too that might help out some people out there that are confused on how to set an event up on the new ones. You go to YouTube there, go to Go Live. From this page, it will show all this. Now, it's going to show me being live right here. That won't be there, okay? And I was just probably click on events and here, and you can just hit skip, or if you want to fill out one of these, you can. Once you hit skip, obviously it's going to show this. It's going to show all your events that you've already got set up. I'm showing this one because we're live, obviously. Hit click new event. And from here, pretty self-explanatory. Put your title in, time, today, or the day, the time, the description, your tags, whether you want it monetized or not. When you hit create, it's going to create it. I tell you what, we'll just do one. Blah, 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 blah. Today, we'll just there, and then whatever tag you want. You hit create event. Takes it a minute. From this point on, you want to put in what picture you want. Browse, find a picture. Here's another feature. I highly suggest making stream keys. I've got some for every different ones. I use this one, 1080p. I'm not going to show you the stream key of it though. I don't want to give that away. But if you drop down, you can get the stream key. It says everything is saved. As long as it says everything is saved, you're good. You're good at this point. This is what you want to be. You can go to live control panel, so forth and so on. I also go down here once I'm done with this and I hit save, I can go back to return to your YouTube studio. Okay? So I just walked you through how to make an event. But let me show you, let me go in here step by step. Alright, once you bring YouTube up for the first time, okay? You bring YouTube up for the first time, go to your channel, go to YouTube Studio, go to Live, go to Events, you can hit Skip, and this won't be showing, but let me do this. There we go. Okay, this is what you'll see. You won't see the live one because obviously we're live right now, but this is what you will see. And you can see I have other events scheduled race-wise. I have more I need to make. There's a lot more of those. There's some other ones coming up and so forth. But this is the one we just made. So I will go in here and I will find my next race. So this is our next race. I will instantly click on Live Control Panel, or Live Control Room, excuse me. I will scroll down the 3 dots here. Pop the chat out. Since I'm on this screen, I kind of position it over here. This is a 55-inch screen that I'm on. Plenty of real estate. So once I'm there, I leave this alone. I'm good to go. Okay. What I will normally do is I will copy my title and then I'll head over to Facebook. Again, remember we went to our Facebook page. I'll show you how to set up what I do next. I set the Facebook page up. Go over to More, or if it's a top, go to Publishing Tools. Go to Creator Studio. I'll bring up this. You want to click on Home. And then you want to click Go Live. Going to bring you to this page right here. Going to show you the stream key, but that changes all the time. So y'all can look at it all you want. From this point, you want to do share to your page, put your page in, title, description. You want to put in the game that we're doing. Is I put I, and it goes to iRacing. Choose an image. You want to cross it over to more pages, which I usually do. I'll put it over to my Osrnetwork Gaming. If you want to share it, if you have your own page or group, you can hit share. You're good to go. Now, from here, I'm kind of done with these tabs. I minimize them. Remember, iRacing is still going, and we'll show you right there. See, iRacing is still playing on my other monitor, and that's what they'll be seeing. These are important tips right here, and if you want to follow these tips, great. If you don't, I understand. But everything that I bring up, whether it be Discord, TeamSpeak, OBS, or my STK Gaming, I always run it as administrator. Always. I do that because I want them equally to have the resources across, because I'm clicking between those programs a lot. iRacing, I don't, because it pretty much just runs it on its own self on the other screen, and it's just being pulled on OBS. All right. So the next thing I do, there really is no order you have to bring these up. If a league is using TeamSpeak, I'll bring TeamSpeak up. Obviously, I right click on it, run it as administrator, we go. If a league is using Discord, we can go here, I right click, go to More, Testing. Okay, I already have one instance of OBS up right now, and I think I might have lost you on that chat right there when I brought up. So once we bring this up, Discord, you can see this is my channel, Osrn. If you want to look it up, you can. So got a lot of. This is where I put my pictures at, etc., a broadcast link and all. But from this point on, I've got my chat. I've got this up. I want to bring up my instances of OBS next. Now, normally, I would right-click on it and do Run as Administrator, and it would pop up. No problems at all. I am not going to run these administrator this time, but just keep in mind, you want to right-click and Run as Administrator, okay? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just click on them. And what you're going to see here in a second is when it launches this one, because remember, I'm live right now. So I already have one OBS up right now. When I click it, but remember, right click and do as administrator. When I click on it, I might have to actually click on it. It's going to bring this. Yours is not going to bring this up. Not the first time anyways. Okay? It will on the second one. So it's kind of a little bit backwards here, and there's nothing I can do because I'm using OBS right now to record this. But when the first time you bring it up, you won't get this message. It'll bring up your OBS, you position it, you're fine. But your second one, you will say launch anyways. And I don't know. So you see what I got right here. This is my first instance of OBS. Okay? I put it over here to the side because that's where I want it. So I want to bring up number 2. Now, obviously, you're sitting thinking, well, darn, Joe, you're going to have 3 of them up. Yes, I will. That's because of this video. But you're only going to have 2. So your first one's up. Now, when you bring your second one up, keep in mind, here's where you're going to get this message. You will get this message here when you bring the second instance of OBS up. Say yes, launch it. Boom. It's going to bring it up. And what I do is I move it over. Depending on how big your screen is, you might have to move a little bit over. Okay? Usually the first things I have, obviously my intro music and stuff. So I always go with my intro. So I've got my 2 OBSs set up, my Discord set up, my chat's up. We're good. So, here's what you do. You pick one. Go to settings. Go to stream. YouTube. Put your key in. Output. Let me show you what I use. I run a 3900X. I'll put the description of my PC in there. The one I broadcast was a 3900X AMD Ryzen 9. With a 2070 Super, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM at 3600 speed. I do have 2 M.2 drives in them, or yeah, N.2, NV.2, whatever you call the darn things. One of them is, they're both terabyte drives. One of them is a 3.0, one's a 4.0. So I do have those in this computer, along with my SSDs I had before and an external. So I have almost about 4 terabytes sitting on this thing. I use a Rode NT mic, etc. Now, I opted to go with NVIDIA's thing here. It helps me stream. And if you've seen the quality of my stream, and I'm not going to get into, oh Lord, you could get better quality doing this, you could get better quality going placebo. Well, okay, well look, you're really not doing placebo. I hate to break it to some of y'all people out there, but look, that's on you. I'm not getting into all that. This works for me. This makes the stream look clear and awesome, and does not utilize it. Now, I have the horsepower to get it done, but remember, I am still using resources because I have the game still going. Remember, iRacing's still running. Let me see if I can, well, you can see iRacing's still running there. So in the meantime, iRacing's running. We got 3 instances of OBS. I'm streaming right now, mind you, off the card, and this thing's not hiccuping one bit. at all. Matter of fact, my CPU on OBS right now is at 0.6%. And just to show you that, I'll let you peek right there. There you go. See it in the corner. So, and just to show you I had another instance of OBS running on the other side. So this is my setup for what I do for streaming. And you've gotten a good look at it. I have it at 8,000. That's going to depend on your upload. I have 400 down, 20 up. I would like to go a little bit higher. I would love to go 10,000. But 8,000 gets it by. And everyone knows, somebody says, well, Facebook only allows you to do 4,500. They do. But I haven't gotten in trouble yet. And so, there you go. And most people are fine with it. I put it on max quality, high, psycho-visual tuning. Audio, pretty much just how you have everything split up, because everything in mine's split up. This one, 1080p, 60, Lycros, blah, blah, blah. And above normal is what I have everything else set on. 709 and partial. So with that said, everything's set. That one is set up. Want to go to your instance number 2. Settings, streams. You can see it's going to be the same as the other one. The problem is you have to change that. Want to change it to Facebook Live? Put your stream key in. Output is going to stay the same. You're not going to change anything else except for the video. I highly advise going 720 Facebook, 1080 YouTube. Running 2 1080 streams at the same time is tough. You better have some awesome bandwidth to get it done. So I have found the most stable and the best looking and all is 720 on Facebook, 1080 on YouTube, run at the same time. You hit apply, hit OK, and you're set. This is it right here in a nutshell. Both of these are ready. There's only one more thing I got to get ready, and that's my STK gaming. I have a shortcut. Again, right click, run it as administrator. I'm not going to. I'm just going to click on it. But remember, run these as administrator. It's going to bring up STK gaming. And let me pause that. I bring up the arrow, kind of have mine kind of going down. I probably need to get a little bit better on the everything else. Let me go a little overview on this program. I like it. I don't use ATVO. Not anymore. I might on occasion. This one does cost a month. It costs like $10, $11 a month, but it is well worth it to me. Some don't. I've noticed a lot of other broadcasters out there use it. Apex Racing TV used it for the longest time. I saw them use it. I came along. Next thing I know, there's a lot of other guys using it. So it's catching on. It's a very good program. Got a lot of customization to it. A lot of things you can do right here with it in it. And etc. And if you've seen any of the past broadcasts, you understand. You can show all your drivers. Got a load of info right there. A lot of stuff you can do here. Changing. I will give one tip that I do, because there is a way to change these cameras. So if you have like a camera pack, and I do have camera packs for a lot of tracks. So what I do is if I see a track, and let's go over here to iRacing real quick. Let's bring up my iRacing right fast. You hit your Alt 12. That brings up your camera edit. A load track. Let me do something real quick here for y'all. Give me 1 second. This is something y'all don't have to worry about doing. I have camera packs. And track we're on is Road America. Full. Let me see if I've got any. I know I've got some for that one. Yep. This is something y'all don't have to do unless you're actually putting track packs in here. So there we go. So we come over here, we hit load. I don't know if y'all are seeing that on the stream. Let me boom. Oops. And make sure y'all are able to see. Hang on a second. Oh, okay. That's why. Got that in the way. Whoops. Okay. Let me hide the race thing for y'all. There we go. Okay. So we're back to what we were doing. I was showing you how to set up the camera packs here. So once you go in here, you go to F12, brings up your camera stuff here on the bottom. Hit load track, and I've already got one. I'm gonna bring up this one. Okay, from this point, you can see when I bring it up, I've got multiple ones here. ESPN, TV1. I go under TV1, and I go under group, and I look at what I've got. Okay, I look at that. Man, it's okay. I want those. So I look under here, camera, and I notice it's all E's. Okay, simple. Go back to camera 1. I go over here and I scroll down. I go to group. I click on this, and guess what? I just move every one of these E's over. And we'll see it right here. So I'm doing it. Every one of the E's go over. I hit save. I've already got it on the one I want. Save, override, boom. Good to go. If I don't want the cam ones in there, I don't have to, but there you are. What this does is it will physically, I'll show you what it does here in a second. Let me get you back on display over here. So once we've done that in iRacing, you brought your things up. This is STK Gaming. This is a good tip for you. You've got cam 1, cam 2, cam 3. This will put all those under cam 1 for you. And that way you don't have to change it. There is a way to change these. I just don't. I just do it that way. So that's a little tip on how I do it. Rewind the video back and it definitely will tell you there. So kind of help you out as far as that. You can do any one of those you want. Usually I just do TV 1, 2, and 3. Sometimes I have a rear chase when it's custom. I have my nose and the cockpit and stuff like that. Another features, obviously the grid feature, or the race info feature is this right here. If you have whatever it is, race, name, etc., you can bring that up. A little bit of the customization here. If you go under style override, not so much in this one, but you see all this code in here. You can go to town with this code, folks. This changes your logos, your colors of anything. Like here, you put your logos. Let me show you another tip. Remember, we've got OBS up. Remember, I've got all these here. All these logos. What I do, and this is an easy way to implement your logos into STK Gaming. If you have a Discord channel, free, make one. Whether you just make one. All you have to do is hit plus. Go in here. And it's going to bring up your thing. Add your video. Or excuse me, add the logo that you want. Once it's added there into your channel, right click, copy link. Go back to STK Gaming, go to Style Override. Yours might be a little bit different. Actually, I tell you what, let me load one that's really, really different. There we go. Go to Style Override, click on the 3 little things. Yours might not look like this one, but this is how I do my rotating one. But you can see where overlay, go in here, between the two kind of parentheses, little things. Hit that, paste. See it went there. Hit apply. Okay, you're good. You've got it. That's how you do it. So you want to go to, again, reiterate, Discord, have a channel, your own channel, make one, do whatever. Hit the plus button. It's going to bring up your browser here, or your file explorer. Find the file that you want to upload, wherever you save them at, anything like that. Once you do, it's going to come up with this and hit upload. It's going to upload your image. Right click it, copy link, STK Gaming, style overrides, hit the three little dots, find where you need to put it at, which is usually like right around here. Highlight in between there, right click, hit pause, or excuse me, paste, not pause. Apply, and you're good. That's how you implement logos into STK Gaming. There are so much other things. Let me go ahead and tell you, go to this website here. You can see a lot of already help. Go to overlay support or live support, whichever one. These guys are definitely helpful. They're online a lot. They'll give you a lot of insights. They've helped me out. They've helped a lot of other ones out. But back to setting up. At this point, folks, I'm set up and ready to go for broadcast. I am sitting here waiting at this point on to click go live. You can see during the broadcast, the reason I have everything kind of separated is I can click on them as they go here to here to here. And now you understand why I do all these three programs here, run them as admins, because a lot of times they're in the background and I want them to work and I want them to be able to pick up. But these are the two incidents, and like I said, I'm running 3 right now. But at this point, you hit click stream. And once you click on the stream, your little once you click on the stream, your little go live button down here, Facebook will click. You click on it. And once you click on the YouTube one, obviously this one will go from preview to that. You'll hit OK. You'll hit start stream, you hit OK, and it should come up with a red button that says stop stream. Obviously I can't do it right now because I'm streaming. Once you're done streaming, you don't have to worry about Facebook, it turns off by itself. Once you're done streaming, let me show you what you have to do here. I go to my channel, because you're going to close YouTube. Once you're done streaming, everything's done, you get in here and you stop your broadcast. You're like, okay, great show, we're done, blah, blah. You bring up your, obviously you bring up your other tab here. Go to YouTube Studio. Go to Go Live. You're going to see your stream right here, just like this right here. I'm going to click on this one just to show you. Pause it. You see this end stream up here? That's what yours will be. End stream. And you end the stream once you're done. You're good to go. So, I hope this has helped someone. I hope this has helped you out. I know it's kind of a long video, but it's just a how I get everything set up for a broadcast. I can go in depth on more things. Like, I did have a guy that wanted me to show him how to set events up to Restream. I don't use Restream, but this is how I do dual, OBS, and so forth. If you have any questions, comment down below. I appreciate you watching, tuning in. Like I said, I did this live without any editing or anything. I just pretty much wanted to do it straight up for you. But if you have any questions, like, comment down there, and so forth and so on. I appreciate y'all watching, and thanks again.